What we do here is go back.
I'm in a bit of a mental pickle. On one hand, I enjoy arguing. I enjoy having my view challenged. I enjoy challenging other people's views. Like, I consider that fun. And if it convinces me to change some of the poor opinions that I have, then great. If it convinces somebody else, then cool. But like, I don't have an actual aim to change others' opinions. It's more to challenge my own and see if my own can like stand up to somebody else's who might be different. But I don't exactly have the time to really do this, because the people that I know and am cool with, not many, if any of them, are up for really like talking like that. At least not in the area of religion. And it's like, since that's the area that I listen to the most and listen to conversations on both sides from or whatever, it's like that's what I want to talk about, but I don't have actual people that I want to talk about. So what do I have? The Google Plus community, which like I've gone on the forums, and I guess it would like I have to kind of suck it up at this point, but I'm trying to avoid texting people over all of it, like talking through typing. However, that might be the best thing I have at the moment. But like to also try and sit down and have a conversation with people, like I listen to these Google Hangouts and they last for like 2 hours, and in my head I'm like, I have no issue with talking for like 2 hours with somebody on something, but I do still have a girl and a kid and like life to live. So like to find the time to do these things, it's like, even to try and have text conversation type things with people, like me sitting responding to people sometimes is taking up time from my life, taking away from like focus on my girl and things like that. So it's like, what do I do? I've been called out a couple times on like why I question people that I know, and in my head I'm like, because I want to challenge their ideas. I'm like, I don't agree with them, so like if they're right, I would rather them prove that they're right. But not everybody really wants to have that conversation. Some people just want to share their opinion and have it out there, and it's not for me to challenge, or they're not putting it out to be challenged. Even though I consider you putting your personal opinion out into the fucking ether, then you're open to it. You've opened yourself up to it. However, I can't force people to debate with me over stuff, or to try and get into a back and forth conversation on something. If they consider it to be just like a I want to do what I do, then you go right ahead. I ain't trying to convince you of nothing anyway. So it's like, since I'm not trying to convince you, why even bother talking? Well, technically it's selfish, right? I said before, it's for me to try and improve my position. I guess I really should just find or go to that group of people who enjoy debating over it and literally just stick to them, even though they're not people in my actual life. I guess maybe it'll lead to what seems to have developed in some areas of what I've seen, at least recently, with people like JD Kane and G-Man and Dragnot and all them, and that whole group that have become cool from talking so much. Maybe I have to find my own in that way. Just go in and deal with the texting and writing out message responses. I like to talk because of the fact that I guess I have a dry humor, and I have a way of talking that I think comes across much better in actual conversation than it does trying to read out what I'm writing. I'm learning to get better at writing it a little bit more clearly, but reading what I say doesn't always come out like I would like it to from other people and how they're reading it, and I'd rather talk so that they can gauge my tone. Where I live doesn't exactly help because we have crap Wi-Fi, so the in and out aspect doesn't help, and me not having time. So it's like, do I do it for the argument's sake just because I enjoy arguing, or do I accept the fact that I don't really care about changing other people's opinions like that? although part of me does, because I think that following my opinion would be better for some people. But considering most of those people that I actually deal with and talk to don't care to go back and forth on it, should I just suck it up and just stop debating with people? Or just suck it up and deal with the texting aspect, which I'm probably going to do, since I don't have the time to sit down and talk with these people on a messenger of any sort. Video chat, I should say. But that's the bit of the pickle that I'm in. Do something that I don't really have a reason for doing. I don't have a real... I mean, I consider the reason for doing it to improve my own thought to be real, but it's not like I must do this. If I don't, something bad's gonna happen. I think I'm a pretty okay for the most part, where I need to be. These other things are just for fun type edits in my life or thought process. Yeah. Do something for no real reason at all. Or ego feed. Try and prove that I'm right, or improve the me that wants to be improved. Using the me that wants to be improved to improve the me that wants to be improved. Or that I think needs to be improved. Good luck with that one, right? Zen thoughts. Or at least the ones that run through this one's mind. Have a good one.